Welcome, Internet gamblers, to the second edition of Roll the Dice's pay-per-view review, when I'm going to make Extreme Rules 2014 review by the rolling of these here dices. Basically, the game how it works is, I'm gonna say what I thought was overplayed, well done, what I like, and what I didn't like about Extreme Rules 2014 by the rolling of the dices. Now, before I start the actual rolling, I like to give a very deserving shout out to a person that put hard work, that made a lot of videos. She has a cool swag, spontaneous way to do her reviews, and that is Naturegirl30. I like your style, girl. I like the way you talk. I like the way you present yourself, and I like your points of view. Yeah, I think that you, just like many other people, need more subscribers, need more recognition. You're good, you're very good, and you put the time and effort in your videos. I've seen the number of videos you did, and for the things that you've done compared to other guys or other people, you, just like many others, deserve to be recognized. Now, shout outs to Naturegirl30. I'm going to put her channel right down below in the description. I hope you check her channel out, see what she can do, see what she has to say. She has my support. Now, time to roll the dices for Extreme Rules 2014. Now, what I thought was overplayed was... Come on, baby! Damn! 10 things I thought overplayed. The commentator on the WLC match, GBL especially, the midget commentators, I thought that was very overplayed. Third thing I thought overplayed, Paul Heyman, and his, my client Brock Lesnar defeated Ashley, blah blah blah, shut up. Fourth thing I thought overplayed, the ending of Extreme Rules, where I believe Kane made his laugh to Daniel Bryan, that was overplayed. Fifth thing I thought was overplayed. Fifth thing was the super scene against the Wyatts. Too much interference by the Wyatt family just made them weak. Sixth thing I found overplayed was probably the fire thing, although I liked it, but the fire thing was overplayed to Kane. Seventh thing I found overplayed was the match of Xavier Woods and R-Truth versus Alexander Rusev. Eighth thing I found overplayed, RVD, just RVD. Ninth thing I found overplayed probably was the way that the Divas match finished, and Page submission, whatever. The 10th thing I found overplayed in this one was probably what I found overplayed in this was the commentary team, or especially second yet, the 10th thing I found was overplayed was the ending of the steel cage match with Cena and Bray Wyatt. The Kid, we already knew that was kind of interference. We saw that kind of stuff last week. And the Extreme Rules with the Kid in the funny voice with Cena, that was overplayed. We already seen that the other week on Raw. Now, it's time to talk what I thought was well done in Extreme Rules. Come on, baby. Damn, 8 things, eh? What I found 8 things was Seth Rollins' performance, Dean Ambrose's performance and selling. People talk about Dolph Ziggler, but I feel Dean Ambrose sells a lot better than Dolph Ziggler. Seth Rollins, what I really liked about Seth Rollins is he does his super cool eye moves, but he does it in perfect timing. I feel he does very well in timing. Third thing I thought was well done, the way that the creepy voice on the Kid and the steel cage match. The fourth thing that I thought was well done was John Cena selling that move. People say Cena sucks, he doesn't know how to wrestle, doesn't know how to tell a story. Bullshit. John Cena knows how to sell. John Cena proved by the look and expression on his face that he knew how to sell, especially the emotions. Fifth thing I found that was well done was the fire tank. That Kane was burned. That was extreme for a PG product. Sixth thing I thought was well done was the cool spot move of RVD Frog Splash and the other move in Cesaro. The way that Jack Swagger was eliminated was freaking awesome. Seventh thing that I liked was the finish of that match, of the can of Antonio Cesaro putting him in the trash can. Eighth thing that I thought was well done, probably the spear that Big E delivered to Bad News Barrett. That was freaking cool. I thought was well done. Big E Langston deserves better. He was sort of a good Intercontinental Champion. I really dig that guy. Now it's time to talk about things I didn't like personally. About Extreme Rules. Come on, let's roll the dice. Ooh, cool. Two things I didn't like. Now, what I didn't like was the chant. I don't know if it was on this Raw. No, what I didn't like about this was the way that the commentators, I already talked about this, was the commentators they mock too much. I mean, you can laugh at the people, you can laugh with a match, but I feel that the WWE commentators laughed at the WLC match, and I feel since I'm a midget, I will be offended by that in somehow, because you're protecting all this be a star kind of thing, but in a subtle way, I feel that the WWE commentators made fun of the WLC match of the midgets. I don't think that's cool at all. The second thing I didn't like, I don't get all the hype behind Paige, but to me Paige is green as hell. I mean, she is good. I like to give her a bone after once in a while, and she was very hot, and she is a good in-ring performer. But she doesn't do it for me, you know. She just screams out, I mean, come on, man. It's really, is that all? She's gonna be a great champion and whatnot. She needs to do a lot better. She's pretty green. I don't know. I didn't see that much out of her. Now, to finish this review, time to talk about what I did like. This should be whoops. Free. Okay, 5 things that I did like. I love Lana, man. I mean, Lana has to do more of Rusev Crash! I mean, when she speaks, she's hilarious, man. When Lana speaks, she makes me laugh. Lana should speak a lot more in the Rusev's matches. I like Lana. She's very... she makes me giggle. Second thing I liked personally was the high spots in the WLC match with all of the Matadores and 3MB. That was cool. Third thing I've really liked about the match was the high spot similar to the Brock Lesnar and Big Show when Daniel Bryan was up on top and he jumped into King. That was very cool. The third thing I've liked was basically all of the match between John Cena and Bray Wyatt. Nothing new. And the final thing I've liked about Extreme Rules probably was What I liked about. Oh, I really dug it. Evolution against. I like the chaos factor of all the members of Evolution against the Shield. That was a really intense match. The Shield and Evolution know how to go to war. They went to war and they finished this battle. I like all the members from Evolution and from the Shield. Forget Evolution versus the Shield. At Payback, have each of the three members have individual matches with the members. I say Randy Orton against Ambrose, Triple H against Roman Reigns, or better yet, Triple H against Seth Rollins, and Batista against Roman Reigns. These are my three feuds that should happen during 2014. Now, this has been my Roll the Dice's pay-per-view review. I hope you like it. If you do like this and want to see some more cool games, subscribe, spread the word, motivate me. Or let's talk about wrestling, I like to talk to people about wrestling. Screw subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe to me, that's fine. Move to another channel. I'm boring, and I'm boring like many other people are boring. Just talk to me, I have a Skype. I put the Skype right down below. We can talk about it. I like to talk wrestling. Have fun with wrestling. Just like John Moxley said. Dude, wrestling is fun. Now, this has been my Roll of the Dice's Extreme Rules review. This has been the Wrestling Shuffler. All I have to say is, see you next game.